Field of 6 3-year-old pacers now lined up behind the gate for the 1970 Messenger Stakes, the third and final jewel in the Triple Crown for pacers. From the rail out, Leander Lobel, Over Rainbow, Trulock, Columbia George, Ferry Canover, and Most Happy Fellow, who looks to win the Triple Crown for 1970 with this Messenger Stakes victory. And they're off and pacing. From the outside, Most Happy Fellow going for the top. Leander Lobel right there at the rail. Over Rainbow drives up. Then we come back to Trulock. Settling in at the rail, Columbia George. And trailing early, it's Ferry Canover in the field of 6. They move on the clubhouse turn for the first time, straighten out onto the backstretch. On the inside, Leander Lobel leads it half a length. Over Rainbow puts the pressure on from the outside. Racing third, 2 lanes back, it is Trulock, Columbia George fourth. Most Happy Fellow parked out early in fifth, and at the rail, Ferry Canover. They went a quarter mile in 28 and 4. They continue up the backstretch and head for the far turn. And still, Leander Lobel holding off the challenge of Over Rainbow. Trulock racing third. On the outside, now moving up, Columbia George getting into it, followed by Ferry Canover, and Most Happy Fellow still at the back of the pack. They are on the turn and now moving into the stretch for the first time. On the inside with the lead, Leander Lobel up 3 wide. Here comes Trulock, and between horses, Over Rainbow, a battle as they move into the stretch for the first time, and still Leander Lobel by a length. 3 wide. Here comes Trulock between horses, Over Rainbow, and Columbia George racing in the center of the racetrack. Now comes on Ferry Canover at the rail, and Most Happy Fellow still about 4 lengths off the lead. Half-mile time, 58 and 4. They head for the clubhouse turn for the final time. Now with the lead, Trulock at the rail. The outside, Columbia George is driving up. Leander Lobel is third. Over Rainbow, the outside fourth. Followed there at the rail by Ferry Canover, and Most Happy Fellow still at the back of the pack as they move on to the backstretch for the final time. With the lead, Trulock 3 parts of a length. Columbia George on the outside, a challenge. Third at the rail, Leander Lobel. Now getting into it fourth, Ferry Canover, followed by Most Happy Fellow. He's gearing up. At the back now is Over Rainbow. They head for the final turn, 3/4 in 1:29 and 1. And with the lead on the inside, Trulock, Columbia George hanging tough on the outside. Leander Lobel is at the rail. Second over, racing in fourth there. It's Ferry Canover, followed by Most Happy Fellow. He's still 3.5 off the lead. Far back, Over Rainbow. They hit the top of the stretch for the final time in the 1970 Messenger Stakes. And Trulock will look to take it all the way here. On the outside, Columbia George, Leander Lobel, Ferry Canover, far outside. Most Happy Fellow with a lot of ground to make up, but he's kicking in gear now. It's Trulock. Here comes Most Happy Fellow. Columbia George battling back between horses. Most Happy Fellow, Trulock on the inside. Most Happy Fellow will win the 1970 Messenger Stakes and capture the Triple Crown for pacers.